Hey guys, what's up? Bargain Hobo here. Yesterday was Thanksgiving. Yesterday you stuffed your face, you thought you were thankful for, you hang out with friends and family, or Friendsgiving, whichever, all that fun stuff. Today's Black Friday. Today, you go out shopping for all those great deals and deal with all the crowds and, you know, that's not my scene. I'm a Cyber Monday kind of guy. So last year I did a kind of a shoehorn Thanksgiving special with Donald Duck, and that very barely fit Thanksgiving, but I was just desperate for ideas at that point. This year doing something a little different. Still probably just a bit much of a stretch, but this time we have a much more clever title. Welcome to Men in Black Friday. One may not be surprised to know the Men in Black have had a lot of games to the name. One might also not be surprised to know that none of them are very good. Is this one the exception, or is it just follow the rule? Let's find out. So, is this game one of those good Men in Black games, or is it just as bad as all the others? Let's find out. It's time, so hobo up! The story for Men in Black Alien Escape is that a ship full of alien scum was flying through space one day, and it gets hit by a meteorite. Supposedly, it flew into the sun, but 30 years later, nope, it landed in the ocean. Now agents J and K have to round about the escaped aliens and save the Earth. Okay, so the story is your basic stop the evil yarn, but hey, it fits right into the Men in Black universe and really just a means to push the game along. You know what? It gets a pass. How's the gameplay hold up? Well, let's look at it. Men in Black Alien Escape is a run-and-gun shooter where you play as either Agent J or K, shoot your way through the levels, and reach the end. Not a lot there, but we'll keep going. Each agent has 4 guns you can use. His standard pistols, a spread shot, a beam for K, a grenade launcher thing for J, and then a room-clearing explosion. The guns, with the exception of the explosion, can all be upgraded with pickups lying around. Up to 5 can be held for each gun, and they can really help you out. The problem is, whenever you get hit, you drop one, sometimes you drop all of them, which can screw you over, but we'll get to that in a second. K and J both play differently. Agent K moves slower but has more powerful guns, and is a little tougher. Agent J is a little weaker, he doesn't have as powerful guns, but he moves way quicker. So, it's really just up to you. Do you want to move faster or hit harder? The only other difference between the two is the dialogue, but aside from that, it's basically the same. But whoever you pick, you need to be ready, because this game really likes to mess with you. It wants you dead. You are constantly being assaulted at all times, because this game is spawning enemies from all sides at all times, and you need to be really good at dodging. You need to be good at memorizing where the enemies will spawn and when they will, and oh, we've only just scratched the surface. Remember that explosion I brought up earlier? That can be crucial at times because it wipes out everything around you in a certain radius, which gives you much needed room to breathe. But you only get one at the start of each level, and pickups these are incredibly scarce. Do not waste them, you will need them. One problem I have with this game is that holding the fire button doesn't make it fire any faster. You have to press it rapidly to keep shooting. What really helps that is a turbo controller. So if you have one, you're really going to need one. But if you don't have one, sorry. What drives me crazy though is that if you leave the game idling, there's some gameplay footage of some test footage, and it had a charge feature and a lock-on that didn't make it in the final product. That's just why you're going to put it in there if it's not in the game. That seems like false advertising to me. Adding on to the gripe mountain is that you only get 3 lives, and there are times when you get a cutscene and get a save message. That only saves your score, which, by the way, is useless. If you turn off the game, you have to restart the entire level. Guess how I found that out. And when you get to that next section, you don't get any lives back, don't get any health back. And then when you die, you drop every power-up for guns that you have and don't get another bomb. That's just... I feel like this game is just really trying to be hard for the wrong reasons. Now, there's 2 reasons a game could be difficult. 1, it's designed to be, and 2, it's designed poorly. Sadly, this game is both. Now, here's the thing. This is an older game. Older games were designed to be difficult. They didn't just give you the win if you're having trouble like newer games. You had to earn the right to be called a winner. And yeah, I was praising the difficulty in Batman, but this is not the fun kind of difficulty. It's just the kind of difficulty that's just going to piss you off. You know how most games have a nice gentle learning curve? It starts out nice and easy and gradually gets harder. This game points at a brick wall and tells you to start climbing, and then that wall gets even steeper somehow as you keep going. Now mind you, this was on normal mode. I was not brave enough to try hard mode. This game is just, it wants you dead, and it doesn't want you to have any fun in the meantime. Like I said, enemies are constantly spawning all around you. You cannot move on until you've beaten them all. Your minimap doesn't show which direction you're supposed to go, and I admit sometimes I did get lost. It shows you where the enemies are. There were times I'm like, okay, can I move on now? Can I stop being enemies? Jeez. And this game just want to keep throwing enemies at me just to bug me, I swear. This game is like that one kid we all know in school. The one kid who, no matter what we did, was just always mean and didn't want to be our friend. This game is that kid. Oh, man. You know, I have a pretty high tolerance for crap, and this shook me pretty hard. I don't know about this, guys. This is not looking good. The fact you need a turbo controller to do well at all, that's not a herald of good things to come. And the charge mechanic, they show it in that, that video when you leave the game idling, but it's not in the game. Just hate when they do that. It's always false advertising. Well, let's go on to the presentation and before we call it. Graphically, this game has not aged all that well. You can tell this is an early entry PS2 game. I mean, it doesn't look completely terrible for what it is, but yeah, this game definitely shows its age. This is not pushing the PS2's graphical limits by any means, but no, here's what it is. You can tell who's who and where things are in the fog, and there's none to be had, so there's that at least, but games like a Grandpa very much shows its age. The music, however, the music in this game is really good. It's awesome background noise that gets you in the mood to play and blast through those aliens. While it's nothing you want to put on your iPod, that is definitely some good music here. What's sad is that that's the best part of the game. What's even sadder is that if you squint really, really hard, you can see a good game just begging to come out, but sadly, it never does. You guys have no clue how much I wanted to love this game. And there were times when I was having fun with it, but that difficulty just kept coming back to haunt me. The turbo controller, while it really did help me, it could only get me so far. But by level 5, which by the way is the final level, this game just snowballs all its problems and it just makes it really hard. See, look, the steep difficulty will probably drive away all the casual gamers, and the short length probably drive away the challenge seekers. I don't know, guys, I can really only recommend this to you if you're a die-hard Men in Black fan. Other than that, well, okay, let's just go to the rating. So that's Men in Black Alien Escape on the PS2. How is it? Let's go ahead and see. How's the gameplay? Not so good. Now I know, when I did Batman, I was praising the difficulty because it's fun. This isn't the fun kind of hard. This is the being a jerk kind of hard. Really, this is not a fun time. I couldn't even beat this game. I had to just use cheats, and I posted my runs of both agents as Let's Plays, and they'll be uploading at the same time as this. Now, I'm not asking for checkpoints around every corner of generating health. I can live without those, but I just feel like this was hard for all the wrong reasons. It has its fingers in both the pies of, being designed to be difficult and designed poorly. So that's not so good. How's the presentation? The presentation, you can tell it's an early PS2 game, and the graphics do look fair for that time. It's certainly not astounding by any means, but hey, it is what it is. The music, however, is probably the best part of the game. But sadly, music's not enough to save it. This game is banned to the bin. So, that's Men in Black Friday over and dealt with. Is this going to be an annual thing? I'm not sure. I mean, there are more Men in Black games I could play. And I guess once I run out of those, it's time to find something else new unless there's a new Men in Black game coming out. I don't know. But now there's only one time left to do. Christmas time. So come back on Christmas when I do my Christmas special. Hopefully I don't get sick again like last year. Well, in any case, thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Hobo out!